Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by mountains, there lived a 24-year-old young man named Marco. On the outside, his life looked fine, but inside, his mind was a storm. All day long, thoughts raced through his head. He replayed regrets from the past. He worried about the future. And because of this, he couldn't sleep well, couldn't focus, and even forgot how to smile. One day, Marco heard about a small village in the hills where a wise old man lived. People said this man used to be a well-known psychologist in the city. He had helped countless people find peace of mind. Now retired, he lived quietly in nature and sometimes shared his wisdom with visitors. For Marco, this felt like hope. So after days of walking, he finally reached the village. When he arrived, he saw the old man sitting peacefully on a porch, eyes closed, breathing slowly, almost glowing with calm. Marco walked up softly and said, "Grandfather, my mind never rests. I'm tired of thinking, worrying, remembering, fearing. I want peace. Can you help me?" The old man opened his eyes, smiled gently, and said, "So you're looking for peace? Then I'll give you a small task." He filled a glass of water right to the brim, so full that even a tiny shake could spill it. Handing it to Marco, he said, "Take this glass, walk through the village, and come back without spilling a single drop." Marco was surprised, but he agreed. He held the glass carefully and started walking. The path was busy. Children were playing, shopkeepers were calling, dogs were barking, people rushed past him. But Marco never looked around. His entire focus was on the glass. Step by step, carefully, he walked. Finally, he returned and said proudly, "Grandfather, I did it. Not a single drop spilled." The old man smiled and asked, "That's good. But tell me, did you see the children playing? Did you hear the dogs barking? Did you notice the life around you?" Marco shook his head. "No, I was only focused on the water." The old man's smile grew warmer. "And that," he said softly, "is the secret. When your mind is fully in the present moment, there is no space for fear, no space for regret, no endless worrying. Just like you focused only on the water, peace comes when we focus only on now." Slowly, Marco began to understand. For the first time, his restless heart felt lighter. He realized that peace wasn't something he needed to chase outside. It was already inside him. He just had to stay in the present. As the sun set and the birds returned to their nests, Marco bowed his head and said, "Grandfather, now I understand. If I want peace, I must live here, in this moment." And from that day on, Marco wasn't the same restless young man anymore. He walked back home with the same world around him, but a very different world inside him. He had finally learned how to quiet his storm.